Those who sacrifice essential liberties for a little safety deserves neither liberty nor safety.
The quote you're referring to is commonly attributed to Benjamin Franklin, and it goes, "Those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety." Meaning, Franklin was warning against the idea of sacrificing fundamental freedoms just to feel more secure in the short term. The core idea is that once essential liberties are given up, it becomes very difficult to get them back, and the safety gained is often illusory or temporary. Context. He originally wrote this in the mid-1700s, likely in the context of colonial resistance to British control, but it has since been invoked in debates about government surveillance, censorship, and overreach, especially in times of crisis, like war or terrorism. Would you like a modern version of the quote or an interpretation applied to today's world?
Interpretation applied to today's world.
In today's world, Franklin's quote is more relevant than ever, especially in the context of 1. Government surveillance. In the name of national security or counterterrorism, many governments have implemented mass surveillance programs that track citizens' communications, online behavior, and physical movements. Interpretation. When people accept constant monitoring, like giving up digital privacy, just to feel safer from threats like terrorism, they risk creating a society where freedom of expression, dissent, or even private thought is stifled. And the promise of safety, it's never permanent. Threats evolve, and safety is never guaranteed. 2. Censorship and free speech. Platforms and institutions often justify restricting speech to protect public order or prevent harm. But over time, these justifications can be expanded to silence political dissent, minority opinions, or inconvenient truths. Interpretation. When citizens accept censorship in the name of avoiding offense or maintaining peace, they may end up in a world where only approved narratives exist. Once freedom of speech is gone, it's hard to protest future abuses. 3. Health crises and emergency powers. During pandemics, governments around the world imposed lockdowns, curfews, and vaccine mandates. While some measures were necessary, others sparked debate about how far a government should go in the name of public safety. Interpretation. When people unquestioningly surrender their rights, like freedom of movement or bodily autonomy, for temporary health safety, it sets a precedent for governments to extend or misuse that power beyond the emergency. Summary thought. Franklin's quote warns us that trading core freedoms for the illusion of safety doesn't secure either. Once freedom is gone, safety becomes a leash, not a shield. And those who willingly give up their rights may find themselves at the mercy of those in power, with no liberty and no real safety. Would you like a visual metaphor or modern version of the quote to go with this interpretation?
What is blind optimism?
Blind optimism is an overly positive attitude where someone expects good outcomes without considering reality, evidence, or potential risks. It's like believing everything will work out no matter how bad the situation is, often ignoring warning signs, logic, or preparation. Example, a person who invests all their savings to a risky business without research because they just know it'll be a success is showing blind optimism. In contrast, realistic optimism acknowledges challenges but still hopes for the best. Blind optimism ignores challenges altogether and can lead to poor decisions. It's optimism without awareness.
And how does it affect things in the long run?
In the long run, blind optimism can have serious negative consequences, even if it feels good in the short term. Here's how it can affect things over time. 1. Poor decision making. Ignoring red flags or warning signs can lead to reckless choices, like investing in scams, staying in toxic relationships, or refusing to adapt when things go wrong. 2. Lack of preparation. Blind optimists often don't plan for failure or setbacks, so when things do go wrong, they're caught off guard with no backup plan. 3. Repeated mistakes. Believing that things will work out without learning from the past can lead to repeating the same errors, expecting different results. 4. Disillusionment. Over time, when reality doesn't match their expectations, blind optimists may experience deep disappointment or even depression. 5. Strained relationships. Others may view blind optimists as unrealistic, naive, or careless, leading to frustration or broken trust in personal or professional settings. In essence, blind optimism replaces wisdom with wishful thinking. In the long run, it can create more harm than good unless it's tempered with awareness, planning, and accountability.
Come on. Marinate on that.